What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 3 of our Road to Glory career mode with Leeds United. We currently sit in 8th place with 10 points. Man City sit in 1st with 16, so we're only currently behind by 6 points. Jumping into our first game, which will be against Manchester United. This is our starting 11 and substitutions. So we've got Phillips in the midfield with Rafinha, Harris and Scott and Costa supporting him, with Rodrigo up front, and there are our substitutions on the left hand side. Now we'll have a look at the Manchester United starting 11 with De Gea in goal, AWB, Philippe, Romagnoli and Hernandez at the back, Van der Beek and Pogba in the midfield with Visca, Fernandes and Rashford, and then Lukaku up. And there are their substitutions as well. First opportunity of the game falls to us, which was with Rodrigo, who managed to get past one of the Man United defenders, has a shot, but De Gea manages to parry it out for a corner. Manchester United's first opportunity falls to Lukaku, who just puts a very soft header into the hands of Millie. Got Rashford running down the left-hand side, looking for someone in the box. He managed to pick out Bruno Fernandes, who manages to put it into the back of the goal to make it 1-0 Man United. A beautiful run from Rashford, and he held it up just enough to make sure that there was someone in the box who could actually get the shot off. Koch not marking his man very well, but great positioning from Fernandes to get that goal. Skov is looking for one of the Leeds United to make a run, and it is Rafinha who manages to get past his marked player, and he manages to find the back of the net to make it 1-1. He's managed to bring this back to a draw, and we really do deserve it, because that United goal came out of nowhere. But we've been pushing and pushing and pushing, and luckily, I think it's Theo Hernandez just messed up the tackle to get the ball away from Rafinha, which then put him too far back to be able to catch up, and the rest of the United defence is never going to catch up with speedy Rafinha, and he was on target and finished the goal beautifully. Cavani getting an opportunity in the last couple of minutes and manages to find the back of the net to make it 2-1 Man United. Beautiful link-up play to be able to get Fernandes in there from the Cavani pass, and just to finish it for his second goal is just really nice for him, but unlucky for us, because the likelihood is we're going to now lose this game, because it's the 93rd minute and I'm pretty sure we only had +2 minutes of injury time, so pretty sure as soon as we kick off the game will be over. And it is. The game finishes 2-1 Manchester United. They deserved it right there at the end, because they worked really hard for that second goal. Fernandes consolidating with Koch, because Koch was the one that was marking him. So unlucky for Koch, but great for Fernandes. Jumping into match number 2, we play Manchester City, so we're starting with a Manchester derby games straight off the bat for today. So 2 very hard games. Man City's lineup is there. They're in a 4-3-3 with Aguero, Silva and Sterling up front. Pretty much a standard Man City squad, actually. Now we'll look at our starting 11. Not much has changed. Got Denier at the back instead of Llorente. Phillips, Rafinha, De Silva, Skov and Harrison in the midfield. Rodrigo up front, and the substitutions are just on the left there. Man City get the first opportunity, falling to Silva. He manages to take out De Silva with that little cheeky little touch he does to take around him to get a shot on goal, and Millier manages to save it. Our first opportunity of the game falls to De Silva, and in the 77th minute we go ahead by 1 goal. De Silva and Rafinha just finding that perfect pass between them both to manage to get De Silva on goal and manages to put it in with his weak foot. Just a beautiful finish from De Silva to get it past Henderson. Manchester City are pushing for the equaliser. They're going to look for the goal, and they've got De Bruyne in on goal, who manages to put it into the back of the net. But I think it was just offside, and it is offside, so the goal does not count, and we're likely going to get all 3 points from this match because they have 1 minute left to score an equaliser, and that's the game. We managed to scrape a 1-0 victory against Manchester City to take the 3 points from the game. De Silva and Rafinha played exceptionally. Moving into game number 3, the game didn't show us the starting 11 substitutions, so you just get to see the starting 11 here. We're taking on Southampton. They have Moise Keane and Divock Origi up front, which is probably a deadly strike force. They managed to get the first opportunity in the game, but Millier managed to put it behind for a corner. We are getting our first opportunity of the game in the 44th minute. Costa is through on goal, and he's not going to mess this up. He manages to put it into the back of the net, just past McCarthy on his right-hand side, and nicely into the bottom left-hand corner. Beautiful finish from Costa to get the 3 points so far in the game to put us 1-0 up. Southampton aren't sitting back and just letting us have the win. Elyounoussi manages to get the equaliser in the 50th minute with a beautiful first-time finish, but some beautiful link-up play from the other Southampton players to get the ball to his feet so he could put it into the back of the net. But beautiful finish for the equalising goal. Southampton are through on goal again, with Origi managing to put a nice finessed pass kind of thing under Millier, who doesn't manage to see what's happening really. And now it's 2-1 Southampton. We've got some work to do with like 24 minutes remaining of the game. Bad clearance from Koch, as you saw there, but Llorente probably should have been marking a little bit better to stop Origi getting this opportunity. But we're not going to let Southampton win that easily. We're pushing for another goal. We find Vencedor, who finds Phillips, who manages just to get it in past McCarthy on the right-hand side into the bottom left-hand corner to secure the draw at the moment. We're currently drawing 2-2 with Southampton. Costa has made a beautiful run down that left-hand side, and Shackleton's waiting in the box to get his head on it and put it into the back of the net, which he has done. Past McCarthy yet again. His right-hand side is letting him down today. Into the bottom left-hand corner was that beautiful header from our right back to make it 3-2 Leeds United in the last couple of minutes of the game. And that's not where it ends. We've had some sloppy defending and given away a penalty, and James Ward-Prowse is not gonna miss from there. It is now 3-3. Are there going to be any more goals scored in this goal fest of a match today? The answer is no more goals are scored in this game. Both teams picking up 1 point with 3 goals each. Moving into match number 4, we take on Chelsea with Kepa in goal, Azpilicueta, Silva, Akrabi, Chilwell, Neves, Kante, Bellarabi, Havertz, Pulisic, and obviously Timo Werner up front. There's also their substitutions. Let's have a quick look at the Leeds United team. We're going to start with Meslier in goal, Shackleton, Denier, Koch, Sessegnon in the defence, Phillips starting the midfield with Rafinha, Vencedor, Silva, and Harrison making up the rest of the midfield, with Rodrigo up front, and there are our substitutions. First opportunity falls to Chelsea, which is a corner. They manage to cross it into the box and find the head of Werner, who finds the back of the net magically somehow, even though he was marked by 2 Leeds United players. Beautiful header into the back of the net though. We're managing to push forward with Harrison and Rodrigo. Rodrigo managing to push through past Silva to find the back of the net with a beautiful first time finish past Kepa. Harrison playing that beautiful pass for Rodrigo to run onto was just exceptional, and managing to outmuscle Azpilicueta to keep hold of the ball. Beautiful finish. We're now 1 apiece. Chelsea are on the attack again. Azpilicueta has crossed it in, and he's found the head of Havertz somehow, and he's found the back of the net with a beautiful header into the top left-hand corner. That is breathtaking performance and a breathtaking header from Havertz. It is one of those headers you only hit every so often. A beautiful cross from Azpilicueta, but even more of a beautiful header from Havertz to find the back of the net to make it 2-1 Chelsea. Werner looking for someone in the box, and he manages to find Pulisic, who finds the back of the net to make it 3-1. The top 3 have been playing amazingly. Werner, Pulisic, and Havertz, they've just pulled it out the bag. Werner was just out-muscling Sessegnon. Sessegnon just couldn't do anything, and then Shackleton's not going to challenge that really because of how small he is. But Pulisic just managed to get in front of him anyway and put it slightly past Meslier, And Millier couldn't really do much about that at all. That's how the game ends. A disappointing defeat to Chelsea, being 3-1 down. We managed to drop 3 more points. It's not very good. We haven't really been playing very well today. And Werner, 3 attempts, 1 goal. He played exceptionally, especially with his 1 assist. We now are taking on Chelsea yet again in the cup. So both teams have just played each other. We just lost. So will we amp up the Leeds United players to push for the win in the cup? Or will Chelsea push even harder because they know that they can beat us? That was the Chelsea starting 11 and substitutes. Let's have a look at the Leeds United starting 11 and substitutions. And we've got Sherpen in goal. Millier is getting a rest. Got Costa up front. Rodrigo on the bench if we need him. Vencedor coming in for Skov, just because he has a little bit better passing and he is very good at the moment. We get our first chance in the first 10 minutes. Vencedor managing to play a through ball to Costa, who was slightly interfered by Thiago Silva. Doesn't stop Costa. He manages to find the back of the net to make it 1-0 Leeds United, showing that we are pushing for this win because we deserve to get some redemption from the last game. Chelsea aren't sitting down, with Werner taking a beautiful shot on goal past Sherpen into the back of the net just as we approach half time to make it 1-1. Just changes the team talks a little bit about what we're going to discuss. We're going to discuss about not letting Werner through on goal and not letting any sloppy defending happen again, because we had that ball at our feet of Koch, and Koch let it go away because he got tackled by a Chelsea player. We have given away a penalty in the 60th minute, and Werner converts it to make it 2-1 Leeds United. We're starting to struggle. We're starting to get sloppy at the back again. It doesn't look very hopeful for us this game. Rafinha making a run slightly down the right hand side. He manages to find Harrison, who finds the back of the net to make it 2-2 in the 72nd minute. We have managed to draw it back to that. If we can hold out for like extra time or even like penalties, that would be amazing, because I feel like we would actually get an opportunity there, unless we can pick up another goal to go ahead and hopefully then hold out the Chelsea attack. But a beautiful finessed finish by Harrison. Chelsea are on the attack yet again. Werner finds Ziyech, and Ziyech isn't going to miss from there to make it 3-2 Chelsea. We have now gone down by yet another goal, but we've only got 10 minutes to find another equaliser. Are we going to manage to do it? Who knows? But a beautiful touch from Werner to pass it through to Ziyech, who then does a first time finish into the back of the net past Sherpen. Sherpen not having a good day today at all. Second game with 3 goals going past him, so quite disappointing. We've got Werner on the ball yet again, and I don't know what our defence was doing. Koch was going for the emergency tackle there, but Chelsea have secured our defeat with the 4th goal going in and Werner picking up his hat-trick. And he got the assist for the other goal, so he's definitely man of the match as well. But yeah, beautiful finish. awful defending from us. We just left him open in the box, and he's not going to miss from there. He showed us earlier that he could score from that spot, and he did exactly the same again. And that's how the game in the cup ends. It ends 4-2 to Chelsea, with Werner picking up 3 of the goals, giving him the match ball, and means Chelsea progress to the next round. Rafinha looking very disheartened there. He put in a good effort today. And we currently now sit in 11th place, dropping from 8th. We've dropped quite a long way, and Man City have been knocked off the podium by Arsenal, and we currently have only picked up 4 points in those last 5 games. Obviously 4 of them being Premier League games, but not very good. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. If you want to keep up to date with the videos, please subscribe and turn notifications on so you get notified when new episodes go up. And thank you for watching. Ta-ra!